I know ain't nobody narrow behind supposed to fit on that. Look, girl, you better look in some directions. Got something fishy. Play too much.
These are dream moves. This is someone else. I'm not myself. No.
What's up, sunshine? As you can see, we're back in the bathroom. I want to clean a few things out. What is that beeping? Oh, that must be outside. Okay. I wanted to clean a few things out of here, and I heard y'all. I heard y'all when y'all said get vinegar, so I did. But I wanted to separate my regular vinegar that I use on my vegetables and stuff from my cleaning vinegar. So I went back to the store. I was going to get some more vinegar. How about I saw this, though? This is cleaning vinegar. I didn't know there was such a thing as cleaning vinegar. I hope that's what y'all meant. But yeah, it's cleaning vinegar. Why am I having a hard time with the word vinegar today? It is cleaning vinegar, and it's all-purpose cleaner. It tells you that it's non-edible. So is it toxic, or like I'm not going to smell it and stuff? But I thought, and I could have been right. I thought y'all meant this whole time that when I clean with vinegar, I should clean with regular vinegar. But I saw this and I picked it up. I sure hope this is what y'all meant. We're going to pour this in. And I'm going to pour it in without Dawn first, because y'all said do this and some Dawn. Y'all didn't say peroxide, did you? I don't think so. So we're going to do it like this. I'm going to squirt it, let it sit, and then put some Dawn on it later. But it'll sit while I'm cleaning this glass. I also went and got myself a little squeegee from Dollar Tree. Let me find out this don't spray. Oh, okay. Patience, grasshopper, patience. Oh, I was about to say, that's it on my patience now. Okay, we're gonna let it sit. Because I mean, it is white. I might as well just spray it all, right? Smells like regular vinegar. Yeah, we're gonna let it sit all around here. And take my African sponge out. But did I say it's Wednesday already? I don't know if I did. It's Wednesday for me, but it's gonna be Thursday for y'all because I messed around and got a day behind when I had my little work event. So I'm a little bit of a day off. I'm still filming every day, but not uploading every day. I did get my editing done, and I'm saving it now, getting ready to upload it. In a little bit, it's going to be a late upload. So hopefully it goes well. We shall see. I talked about Mr. Throw It in the Bag in that last video. My bad, I got my back turned to y'all. Let me finish spraying this. Okay, we're going to let that sit a minute. Because even though it's vinegar, it ain't all vinegar. It's smelling a little strongish. So we'll let that sit for a hot second, and then I'll get in, sit on the edge of the tub and talk. Wow, I'll wait. Because Lord knows, if I walk away from this, I'm going to find something else to do. That's going to be all she wrote. But yeah, I talked a little bit about Mr. Throw It in the Bag. And I don't know. I don't know how y'all going to receive it. Because like I said, I haven't uploaded it yet. But so far, my dating experience out here has been that chivalry is something like dead. Like, it's not totally dead, but a lot of times when I see it, it's kind of performative in the sense that, do I want to say that? Because it sounds like it's darned if you do, darned if you don't, but I don't mean that. I mean it in the sense of, like this time, I told y'all about it when I went on a date, that the guy was like, I'm supposed to walk by the side of the street or whatever. And he's looking at me like, I need to keep moving all around him as opposed to him being the gentleman who moves around me. And I was wearing heels. I'm telling you, when I go on a date, I try to look the part. But I'm not finding that men are acting a part in return. Do y'all remember back in the day? I might as well keep moving and cleaning because my shower ain't the only thing I want to clean. So let me just go in here and scrub up on this toilet too. Y'all don't need to see all that up close. Y'all can see me good enough. But do y'all remember back in the day when guys would wash their car? You know, that was as much a part of the date as the actual date. They would scrub. See, I don't know if y'all see that, but that's blue. That ain't what y'all might think it is. That's some blue from a toilet rinse that I had before. But they would wash the car, clean it out. Wasn't no throwing it in the back because that car was already cleaned out. They prepared for the day. Oh, that's really stuck on there. I guess if I put some more elbow grease in it, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's I had a blue dye thing, and turns out I didn't like it so much. I like it better clear. And then you don't want it when it turns green for obvious reasons. So I was like, that just did something to my little spirit. So I thought, yeah, I don't really like blue. But yeah, they would spend the day cleaning their car. We'd spend the day in the beauty shop. You know, everybody was getting ready to play their part and stuff. But now it's like, it's just not like that anymore. Now, granted, I haven't been to a beauty shop in, I can't even tell you how long. But I do my own hair. And I'm not mad at a guy who cuts his own hair. In fact, my ex used to go to the barber shop and he was complaining. He was like, oh, you got to wait this long and this and that. And then, you know, somebody might hop up in front of you and he be swearing up and down that they had an appointment, but I don't believe them. And he was saying all that stuff. I was like, your hair ain't but like 1/8 of an inch long. Why don't you cut it yourself? And he said he don't know how. I was like, give me the clippers. Let me see, because how can you mess up hair that short? And I used to have a fade myself. Oh no, I'm out of my toilet bowl cleaner stuff. Like what I spray on the seat. Yeah, Well, guess what? We just gonna use this all-purpose cleaner, I suppose. Yeah, that should do it. But I feel better when I think it's killed off the germs and stuff. Now I'm wondering, can I pour that vinegar in my toilet hole? But anyway, since it doesn't kill germs, I'm just going around and around. Oh yeah, I gotta get my germ killer. I don't care if it is just me sitting on this throne. I like it to be of a certain standard, we shall say. I think that's dry enough. But what was I talking about? Oh, how, you know, we go to the beauty shop, get all cute, find a new outfit. Never mind the fact that he ain't seen us in all our old outfits yet. We still gonna find us a new outfit for him. Oh, Lordy, those were the days. But it just doesn't seem like that anymore. And now, sometimes I hear men talk about bitter women and stuff. And I just, first of all, that irritates me when you talk about bitter baby mamas, bitter women, and all that stuff, because how do you think they got bitter? Like, they don't usually get bitter for no reason. It's usually some stuff that's gone on in their life. Cheating, things like that, mistreatment, disrespect, downright touching, putting hands on. Like, it's been some stuff. I know a lot of women with a lot of stories to tell, and they've been having those stories since they were little girls. So, I mean, it ain't for nothing, but it's going to take some healing, in my opinion, on both sides, men and women. It's going to take some healing. I want to sweep and mop in here, but we're going to do that later. But I know I've had some pains and trials and tribulations and stuff from relationships that didn't go well, end well, or whatever. Let's see. Girl, I think I might see a difference. I should have shown y'all the before so y'all could see the after. But it's looking like that so far. The fumes is fuming to me though, or at least it just smells like strong vinegar. So we might be making a little progress, girls. And I haven't even hit it with the Dawn yet. We might be making progress, and I have not even hit it with the Dawn yet. So I'm feeling this. Come on with it. Yeah, we're gonna let that sit. We'll let that sit just a little bit longer. But I do feel like some healing needs to happen and some time needs to happen. I know I've been cheated on, and I read somewhere that when a man cheats, or when a person, I should say, because women have been known to cheat too. I never have. I've always been of the opinion that 2 penises is for 2 vaginas. Like that's so much work. That's too much DNA. That's just it's a lot that goes on with all of that goings on. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. But I've never been the person to cheat, but I do remember reading somewhere that it takes like 2 years for a person to really heal from that and to trust from that again and things like that. And a lot of men don't have 2 years of patience in them. You know what I mean? Like they can do the dirt, but they can't. How did that go? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. They can do the thing that hurts a woman, but I'm not familiar with men being able to sit in discomfort for real. Like if a man even so much as gets a little bit sick, you know, he wants to be babied and pampered and all of that. But I did not see that on a monthly basis when it was my monthly basis. You know what I mean? So there are probably men who can take it like a G. Don't get me wrong. But most men I know, when they do a thing, they like, when's she gonna get over it? Man, I ain't cheated in a month. But you know, you violated marriage vows. It's a whole lot. They not only expect that quick forgiveness, but you know, they expect to be right back in the bed with the woman that says she's trying to work on forgiving. And it takes a lot, you know, like a lot of times, and it never should, but a lot of times it really does make a woman feel like, hey, what about me wasn't sufficient enough? Or what about me wasn't good enough? What about, you know what I mean? And we know it's a difference between the thing you know and the thing you feel. We know it's not our fault. We know it's not up to us. I can even tell you that when I was cheated on, objectively speaking, and I'm not saying it from a bitter place, objectively, I look a mess right now, y'all. I really do. But objectively speaking anyway, those women were not very attractive. They weren't, you could take off the women were not attractive. They were not really, I don't even want to say classy, but they just had no pride about them. I got the "Hey Barbara, this is Shirley" call, and I just need you to know that this is what happened, and just because you a teacher don't mean, and you know, they did more comparing than I would have ever thought to. And then when I actually saw in person, I was like, for that, in my humble opinion, I don't think it makes sense to just mess around. You gotta mess up, because it did. When you mess up, you need to be ready to be with that person that you messed up for. You don't want to mess up and then you're like, dang, I did that for you. But like, even he was saying that, like, dang, I got caught up for you. It wasn't even work. I wasn't planning on being with her. I wasn't. Hey, but you know, it ain't about what you want. Sometimes it's what you work for. You work for that. You did that. You got to sit in that. That's yours. Or if you come back over here, you got to be prepared for me to try to heal from that. And I find that for me, the healing really, it just doesn't come. The trust doesn't return, especially if it gets reviolated or if I even so much as suspect it. And I think I'm a very reasonable person. So when I have a suspicion, it's for a valid reason. You know what I mean? Before the "Hey Barbara" phone call, it's for a valid reason. But let me get back to, the vinegar alone makes it look better, y'all. But let me get to scrubbing. I need to grab some, well, it ain't really Dawn. I hope that don't make a difference. It's my little generic brand. Pardon this interruption, I'll be right back. I think they said to mix that vinegar with water and Dawn. Oops, Now that I think about it, I didn't do the mixing part. I just sprayed it straight on. And then I'm going to put it on. So, don't laugh at me, y'all, but I got a toilet brush. Because I have another brush that's attached to a broom handle just because I don't like doing all that bending over. But my shower is such tight quarters that it doesn't really allow me to get in there and do that thing and scrub it like I want to. I'm going to turn this on. Just because it smells like more than vinegar. So it's probably a little too loud for me to talk. Well, look at that. I kid you not. Y'all. Okay, let's see. Trying to see what y'all see, if y'all can see it or not. Over here is kind of where I started scrubbing. Here, I haven't yet. So I'm gonna put a little of this on the thing. And look at that. I ain't even scrubbing all that hard. Won't do it. Thank y'all so much for that suggestion. I see it coming off and making a huge difference. Yes. All right, let me get to scrubbing some more and we'll talk some more in a bit. Yeah, I forgot what I left off on. I had to get a new squeegee from Dollar Tree too. The one I had, I broke the handle on. I'm probably heavy-handed. But I be wanting that thing clean for my energy and time. That's why I was so mad last time when I cleaned my tub and could not tell worth a lick. But yeah, whatever I was talking about, I'm sure I was just talking about a little reciprocity and all that in dating. That's important to me. But now, it just, I don't know. Y'all, I probably won't be dating for real for a long time to come because it just seems like a lot of men, and I blame it on social media to a huge extent. Oh my goodness, to hear me say that, I feel like I'm so old. But it does. It seems like a lot of men want an Instagram baddie. They want a trad wife type of cook. And then they want porn star acrobatics in the bedroom, you know, all in one woman. But you better not say nothing about no reciprocity or what about, and expect him to have that trad wife kind of, or trad husband kind of money. Like they'll be quick to say, oh, Junior, this economy, that's unrealistic. This, that. Yeah, all right. And what you're saying is absolutely realistic, you think? I think not. Okay, so let's put together this bench, which I looked at the pictures. Y'all know I do not like reading directions. And that's so sad to be a reading teacher or a teacher, period, and don't like to read. But it's something about reading directions. See, I can't even get through the word reading directions when I want to fall asleep. It just does something to me. But I bought this toolkit thinking that, you know, I want to put up some pictures. I can just nail and hammer that. But I wanted to put up my TV over here. I don't know if that shows up on that wall. And I was like, oh, I might need a toolkit. But I'm looking at this and it's 89 pieces, but a lot of the pieces are like drill bits or something. I guess I should say screwdriver bits, because there's not a drill in here. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I saw pink. It was the last one. I was like, oh, look at me. I'm getting the last one. It's so cute. It's so, I mean, because you know, like the little accessories, well, what do you call that? Accents, I guess, on everything, the tape measure and stuff. It has pink on it too. I was like, that's so cute. But as I look closer at it, I'm taking that back. And then I looked in here and I see this don't need nothing but an Allen wrench. So yeah, I'm taking this back. It was like $39. It does have a leveler, and Lord knows I got a leveler somewhere in this world, which is probably what's going to end up happening to decision made. I'm taking that back. But anyway, I figured we'll just assemble this bench together. Probably while we talk about nothing together. Okay, 4 legs. I see that. Oh, this must be the top part of the bench. Look like it got a little curve on it for the booty. I got the thing right here, Donna. I could just read it and see. But I don't know, that just be paining me. They did say you should do it on carpet to prevent scratching, but guess who ain't got carpet? I got a rug, I got some mats, but we're just gonna put it on top of some of these foam pieces. I mean, is that... okay, I guess. It didn't look booty wide enough at first, but I guess it's booty wide enough. We're gonna go with it. Okay, so these look like they ought to be armrests. Oh, okay. And I had the bench the wrong direction. Oh, it goes that way. That's even narrower. Ooh. Hold on, I got to be wrong. I know ain't nobody narrow behind supposed to fit on that. Look, girl, you better look in some directions. Got something fishy. Something stinking in Denmark. Let me see. I don't know. I don't even know. Let me just. Oh boy. Oh, well, let me. Where is that return button on Amazon? Because I don't know about this. It says it has a 300-pound capacity. That's what it said. I sure don't want to get on and find out the hard way that they was mistaken. What in the world? Why would y'all staple that on there? That's just ornery. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, okay. And that looks like they go on the ends. And okay, that's cute. That's cute. Where's that Allen wrench? Because I saw that on the pictures and we need us a wrench. Oh, there it is. I see it now. We don't need no stinking directions. Where are the screw holes for this? Here. I'm so glad that didn't hurt when it hit my foot because it sure hit it. Oh, okay. That looked like that go that way. Bam. So I get to decide how tall I want it to be? Is that what you're telling me? That's what it looked like. Oh, okay. That's a bigger hole. No, I do not. Okay, they go that way. They go that way right there. Oh, and then that's going to be for the armrest that I'm still concerned about because who narrow behind? Remember your mama used to say, if you don't get your little narrow tail in here, in front of all your friends. Okay, I see you. That's long enough too, so that's got to be the right screw. I don't know why I always want to put the Allen wrench in the wrong direction. Okay. I can't really tell one screw from the other, but since this is long, that must go there. How do I know if it's square? Well, I guess, yeah, that looks flush. Let's get us another one of them long screws. And this here. Okay, so far so good. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a few times I screwed something on completely backwards and had to rescrew it, but overall, not really. Most of the time, this stuff ain't that hard to figure out. You just be worried about, is it tight enough? Because I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I look at some furniture and things I'm supposed to sit on, and I be like, you know what? Anybody dumb enough to let me do it probably don't need me to sit on it. But we gonna hope that ain't the case today. That's just like I've been talking about people who in jail. In jail. Talking about they could have just represented themselves. The next time, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna represent themselves. Oh, okay. Tell you what, anybody foolish enough to have you for a lawyer from jail probably need to get used to sitting in jail. No offense, but I just feel like I've heard brighter ideas. I'm sorry. No offense. What the heezy? This one really don't want to go in. There we go. Probably because I'm talking about people. You know God don't like ugly. And he don't care too much about cute. He can make his own cute. Shut up, Kymberly, and just do your screwing. See, and as soon as I told myself to do that, it started going in a little more easier. I am still very concerned about the width of this. Whoa, okay, yeah. I don't like to tighten it too crazy tight to start with, because I might have to loosen some stuff back up. We're just gonna put all of them on here, right? That's kind of what it looked like when I took a glance. I feel like I've done a whole lot of work. I'm working after work. I'm about to get some good sleep tonight. Praise God. She tired. Yeah, she tired of dropping stuff. I don't know what it is. I've been having the dropsies lately. I go with some of everything. Y'all didn't know I had this much girl power, did you? Uh-oh. Talking smack, putting it upside down. Shut up, Kymberly, and just keep working. Yep. Play like y'all didn't see that or that. I'm pretty sure somebody really savvy and handy with this would already have this put together by now. And somebody who could keep their mouth shut. Plus, another thing I like about a bench is I'll probably be able to put my squeegee and my shower spray on the bottom of this. Why can I not line that up? There we go. Instead of having to step out to spray and step out to get my squeegee, because sometimes that don't really work. I could get one of those shower hanging things that hangs from the shower head, but I just never really liked those. I already have a shower cubby, so I'm like, that should be enough. And then the bench, I think it's aesthetically pleasing too. There we go. That went in easier. See it? See how I do when you don't talk bad about people's? You just mind your business and screw your screws. Okay, it's getting a little heavy now. Ooh, Kymberly, it looks like it's a whole lot more screws than it is parts. That's what it's giving. A whole lot more. Oh, I wonder if that goes on. We'll figure that out in a second. What was I doing screwing this? Ooh, where's that hole? That's what he said. Throw some flour on it. There we go. Now, y'all, if I ever sit on this bench and I fall and bust my tail, I ain't gonna get mad at y'all for laughing. Lord knows I love a good fall. Girl, I remember one time, my daughter and I, we were at Mickey D's and this girl fell. Oh man, that girl made me come outside of myself in front of my daughter. I was so mad. She was talking about how she was gonna beat me down. I was like, hey, I want to see you try. Good luck. But for the life of me, I could not stop laughing. It was so funny. I had a professor one time, this that same professor I told y'all about. He used to drink coffee. And when I tell you, it would take hours. It was a 3-hour course. So we'd be in there, I know we'd be in there at least 2 hours in that same class, lecture hall, whatever. And he said, if you need breaks, you just get up, go to the bathroom yourself. But he never gave us an official break. But anyway, he'd be sitting there drinking that same doggone coffee for hours. When he started drinking that coffee, it wasn't hot. When he finished drinking that coffee, it wasn't hot. And every so often, he put that mug down. He looked at that coffee like that was his best good friend. But baby, one time he went to sit down on that chair and missed the chair. What did he do that for? Oh my gosh, I could not stop. I had to excuse myself. I had to leave. Like everybody kind of chuckled or giggled, but not me. No, I was in tears laughing, couldn't stop laughing. Went home that night, came to class the next day, looked at him, and it was still funny. Like, oh my goodness. You couldn't have told me that man wasn't going to fail me in that class. Why? I can't find this hoe. Because I'm talking about people. Why do I keep talking about people? Shut up and just screw. See? Every time I say shut up, you get in there better. But yeah, that man had me. Oh my, it's decades later, y'all. It's still funny. Because he wouldn't just fall. He had to, first of all, he had to make sure that the mug didn't fall. He was protecting that mug at all costs. His eyes were huge. He looked so worried. And it was the slowest, longest. It was worse than a fall on skates. Like you see people falling on skates. They stutter step one way, they stutter step another. And you just be like, go on and fall. The anticipation got to be killing you. Just fall. Take the fall. But, oh, baby. Yeah, that was terrible. I did not mean to laugh at that. Well, I mean, I couldn't stop laughing at that man like that. He tickled me. Let me shut up talking about people and just go on and finish doing this. Bless that man's heart, though. Oh, my gosh. Play too much. Oh, I'm so glad I had my mic on. Okay, that's one part of it. Let's test it. And hope it doesn't leak. Girl, I was too mad when it sprayed water on me. Ooh. Yay, Kymberly, nothing's leaking. Okay. On to part 2. I don't like that the arm is silver. It didn't come with an arm. But I'm also glad I don't have to fool with that because, girl, a plumber she ain't. I just play one on YouTube. I mean, got all my feelings hurt trying to get into the wall and do some more extra. I did look at the directions on this because, baby, they talking about a diverter, and I know what a washer and a lock nut is, which I grew up calling it a lug nut, but it's a lock nut. Whatever. Let me turn my camera. I don't know if y'all can see what y'all can see. That's a little better. Okay, so I did that part. Leakage occurs, take it apart, yada yada, but it didn't, yay, yay. All right, next it says screw on the short hose nut with the hose washer. Lord Jesus, I almost failed. Okay. And still got right back up in the same spot. Ooh, they said God watches out for babies and look fools, and I ain't been a baby in a long time, so I'll take the foolish part. Okay, now do what? Screw the hunt to the hunt. Okay, I see this needs a water. Oh, there I go. There I go again. It's such a bad habit to not read. These look identical to me so far. No, they don't. I lied. Okay, I see a difference. What y'all talking about though? Okay, let's take a look and see. Because this one don't go by pictures. You actually have to read with the plumbing. But if I was guessing, I would say this goes. Oh, I'm not. So good, I cannot help myself. I bet I'm right though. Let me see. Screw the short hose nut. Oh, okay, now that makes sense. In place to the out. See, I was right. I was showing up right. Screw you here. Done. And then this one gonna go to the other side, right? To the handheld. I'm out of parts, so I must be done. What knob? Is this a knob, y'all? Is this what they talking about, the knob? This thing, but it ain't moving. It ain't turning. Oh. Just kidding. But no, that just changes how it sprays. It doesn't make it spray. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get in the shower to understand. Oh, wait, is there something up here? Ooh, do not spray me in my face. Yeah. We're gonna have to get wet to understand what that's talking about, because It's not making sense to me right now. And I'm tired, it's late. And I still need to wash my hair or something. Because this right here, maybe she gotta go. I can't no more. That's all I can stand. I can't stand no more. Okay, y'all, so we are looking now at my finished product here. I'm proud of me, look at that. Yay me, I do not know how to work this shower yet. We're gonna figure that out when we get in. But I didn't want to play with it while I'm trying to be dry. And then over here, I got my bench, which, I mean, they call it a bench. I would more so call it a footstool. And sitting here in the shower, it looked like where you would sit if you was in trouble. This is where I'm gonna put the kids for timeout, y'all. This ain't even a shower bench. I ain't even do nothing. Need to add my pumice stone because we gotta get summer ready, girl. But it's big enough, you know. Down here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my squeegee cleaning board, and y'all will see. But anyway, I'm calling it a wrap on this shower. Yay! Done with that. The next thing I'll be doing, hopefully, is putting some pictures up here, putting a TV over here, and yeah. But not too soon on all that. I'm tired. She's going to bed for tonight.
These are dreams.